What's up, YouTube? For Second Dog right here. Coming at you with a chronomaly deck that I'm having, a bit of fun making, and it's basically if you ever seen Gorgon Rock Stun, it has the general ideas of this. I mean, like this isn't the finished product, but it's somewhere, and yeah, we'll get to that right now. So what we have is three colossal heads. Colossal head, when you sent to the grave, just banish it, target a level 3 or higher monster on the field, which is like almost anything, and change it to face up or face down defense position. So yeah, you can only activate it once per turn. So I run three, and you'll see why. He's really easy to get in the grave and everything. So yeah, you'll see why. Um, two crystal bones because I hate having him in like the hand like late game, and I have a monster on the field, and it just doesn't end well. So yeah, he's like the Cyber Dragon and the Marauding Captain. No, well, Marauding Captain in the sense that eh, like special summons himself and stuff, but more so Cyber Dragony. But yeah, then we have three Crystal Heads. I mean Crystal Skulls. The Searcher of the deck. It's not Stratos, so RIP to Stratos. But yeah, when you control a Chronomaly monster, send this card to the graveyard. Add a Chronomaly monster from the deck or graveyard to the hand, which is completely broken, and can only use this effect once per turn. So nothing really bad going on in this first 8 monster lineup. So yeah, I'm only running one jet because the level manipulation and the stun of it all, you know, kind of collide. I mean, running more than one of him in this deck won't do me any good justice. So yeah. So yeah. On to some of the newer cards. Chronomaly Gordeus Unite. Yeah, this guy right here is very fun to use. When this card is normal summon, special summon a Chronomaly monster from your hand, and if you do, this card's level becomes the special summon monster's level. That is an awesome combo with this guy. And then to top it all off, this guy, make him 6, go into triple sixes, or go into just uh, one mono 6. And then he's an 18 beater, so he's not going to die easily. He's 1600 defense, still not going to die easily. It's just awesome. And then you can also do it with this. Get that summon, get that another summon, um, just overlay. It's awesome. The combos in this deck are just terrific. And then you can make the Gorgon guy start stunning, and then send this to the grave, and then just wait. Uh, then we have the discs. I mean, Moai, whatever his name is. Another conditional Cyber Dragon thing. But if you control a Chronomaly monster, which you'll always do, special summon this card face up defense position. That's awesome. It also works out with this guy right here. I think I should run two, but nah, I'm okay. Um, he's usually just like not in the hand. He's usually like added to the hand when I want to go off. So that's why he's at one. This, if you put him at one, it will force you to make a lot. It will force you to make smarter and more critical thinking, because if you run more, of course you're just going to like blah all over the duel instead of pinpoint focusing on to win. So yeah, we're gonna move on to Soul. This card basically, this card is summoned. I mean, once per turn, target a Chronomaly monster you control, becomes level 6, cannot special summon the monsters other than Chronomaly monsters. Now, um, that turn you can't special summon any other Chronomaly monsters, which basically isn't that bad because we're only running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other monsters that are not Chronomalies. So basically every other thing is chronomaly. But yeah, I kind of see the problems. But you know, then again, like I said, it will make you, you know, think more in critical conditions. So like, you know, you can get out of pinches when you need to. All right. So Carti, thinking about not running this, but I'm not sure about the hand advantage is really good since I'm like discarding for this guy and burning out my hands using this guy and this guy. But then again, I can normal summon. So yeah. So onto the spells. 2 City of Babylon. Running 3 isn't like really pivotal in this deck because I don't know. It's to me it's just too much. Too much. Technology. Very pivotal in this deck. Especially when you have a skull. Like I never want to mill skull. I always want to add skull to hand. That's why there's more skull. The skull's in the graveyard, and I need like a pinch card. You know, it's not gonna look pretty. And something low tech, a double summon, a newly printed double summon. Thank goodness they changed this card so much. Now Blue Eyes is like really going to have to use this card. But yeah. You can conduct 2 normal summons or sets this turn, not just one. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Konami. A dark hole, you know, staple. Let's go back to this first. Uh like I was saying, like running this at 3 and it's not limited at all, it's pretty good because you can I don't know, normal this card, special summon, activate again, normal this card, special summon. They both you have fours, you have 4 level 6 monsters on the field, and then you have 2 XYZ monsters. Some more normal special, you know, have this guy and a Gorgon on the field. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Um, so moving on, Call It a Haunted. You know, obvious reasons. Get back some stuff that you need. Uh, this is like Escape from the Different Dimension for Darks. So like one remove from play, rock monster, and special summon it. When this card is removed from field, you know, it's like Call It Haunted and it's like Call It Haunted and return from the escape from the different dimension. And I usually use it with Gaia, but yeah. Rock Bombardment. Send one rock monster from your deck to the graveyard and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. It's not really for the burn. It's just mostly to get him into the grave and him into the grave. Yeah, so it's basically what they're meant into. Or if I'm in a pinch, send that to the grave, get that burn damage, drop this, add, and then you know special summon. But yeah, they're mostly in there to. There's multiple combos with this deck. There's that. If you have this in hand, drop, add whatever you sense. That burn damage, add it back to your hand. Summon it with double summon. Just go off and off. So yeah. Um, and because it's not a lot of things. Just like stop traps. This can fall the traps. Like Royal Decree will really kill this deck because it's not like I'm siding. Like I think I should side Mystical Spaces, but then again, I'm not sure. Maybe I should take card D out. But yeah. So you got 2 Mirror Force, and then on to the extra, the uncompleted extra. Then you got your Guardian, Sandman, and Wall, your negate monster effects, negate traps, and negate spells. Then you got Gaia, half and everything, along with Gorgon, if she's not on the field, you know. And then you have one more boons. So yeah. Now on to the extra deck. Crystal Chrominol. It's like number 92, but way funner because it's easier to go into. Once per turn, this card is targeted for an attack. You can detach one. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would too. So yeah, this cannot be used offensively. It can only be used defensively. So probably why I run two, just in case I use this card and I can't switch summon any other monsters. So yeah, she won't be able to see the field. So next is Steel. This is basically the wall for the deck when it's like in tough pinches. He'll become 3K defense monster, and he'll just sit there and stall for time until I can like really go off. And this deck is like made to stun you enough that it can kill you, like Venom. So yeah. Um, this guy right here. I have no idea how to say this name. I'm gonna just call it Fort, even though it's Fort. So yeah, you can detach uh, one XYZ material from this card, then target one face a monster your opponent controls. That monster's attack becomes 0 until the end phase. Tribute one Chrononomy monster, then target one monster you control whose your opponent controls whose current attack is different from the original. Destroy that target. This basically is a combo with the Gorgon. This is why the deck's been put together like this. It's a combo with the Gorgon. Make it 0. No, detach from him, then detach, make that 0, then get his effect pop, or get that burn damage with Landis and Mechomech. Mechomech's effect, level 5 monsters. Not too hard, not too hard, not too hard. Really not bad to make. But yeah, boo! You can detach one from this card. You detach one material from this card. Target one face a monster your opponent controls. Inflict damage to it equal to the difference between its original attack and its current attack. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to the damage inflicted. So yeah, people, you see where this is going. Another, he's like a monster born equipped for number of monsters. Atlantis is really fun to make. When this card is XYZ summoned, and this can miss timing. If you chain the right card to its summon, it can miss timing. So that's pretty much the bad thing that went through with this deck. It's falling into traps. So I think I should have slid in like Royal Decrees, but then again, that would tear down this engine right here that helps out the field spell and their effects all in cohesive motion. So yeah. This deck's not meant to be like competitive. It's meant to like be fun for testing because I'm like the leader of the team and the founder. So like I just do this for fun, make stuff for fun, and like see how you do in tight pinches. This will probably be like my test deck, the test deck, other than my main deck gimmicks. Gimmicks are awesome. Then we're going into Wind Up Zenmaze. I don't even have to say anymore. You know why Zenmaze is here. Zenmaze gets rid of problem cards. Zenmaze like really stops things that really should not be there, like Obelisk. After that turn, I've been hit with that 4K damage. Like no, Obelisk, go die, go kill yourself. So Zenmaze is here to swing, detach, in phase, kill your card. So yeah, I can also just make Zenmaze real quick. Dark Hole the field, swing at your monster, detach, and then in phase, kill a card. So people, yeah. So that's pretty much my Chrononomy Gorgon stun thing. Forsaken Dark right here, and if here, let me. You probably don't know. Forsaken Darkrai for this Forsaken team. People, yeah, I'm gonna upload this video soon after I make some edits and everything. So yeah, I forgot. I should have added music to this. So this is pretty much with the dive, and yeah, it should be good. Tell me what you think about the deck. Tell me what could be a little bit better. Make the deck yourself, and I'll show you a bit of combos left in there. So yeah, people. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you don't like. I need this feedback. You feel me? So yeah. Um, that would be helpful too. I was thinking about putting like lances and freaking max C's, but when am I ever gonna use a max C in this one? I mean, I can add it with this, but I'm gonna be the one special summoning and popping off. So thinking Valor wouldn't be good or anything, but yeah, people, tell me what you need. I really think I should run two of this stuff because it's not gonna be that good of a card to draw into. So yeah, but this part right, opponent monsters. I mean, make your opponent face a card 0, and then in face kill it. I mean, not in face. Once per turn, kill it. Like that's so funny. I think it's going to either play turn too. Yeah, negate its effect, turn it to 0, basically petrify that monster, and then attack it. Turn it into stone and then attack it. It's so fun. So I had this PM for a long time. Let me. I don't know why I was interrupted with this, but I got it. So yeah, okay. If they're not both on the field, and he's pretty much not really going to be of any use. I mean, I can. The only thing like bad about this deck is that you gotta but this is mostly an XYZ game now. It's no longer really level. So that's the bad thing about this. I remember going up against that obelisk. Like I'm gonna keep bringing this up, but I didn't have Burden of the Mighty, and I was thinking, how could I kill this obelisk right now? Obviously, I made this negative effect, and then swung at it, killed an obelisk, easy like that. But I had like what 400 life points left. He had like 76. It was horrible. So and I'll be in touch.